Transport trucks coming in almost full, 3/4 full. There we go. That's a full transport truck right there. DC, I mean, everybody is in that one. A lot of Gary's OnlyFans in there. Light tank on the top by Faker. Gonna be soloing that one. HLPL taking out a medium with a 3-man. Okay, Sirius there with his supply truck. And then on the bottom, we got Recon with Falco. Flack, Mr. Flack, as I call him. OD Panda there running Recon with the Hoff. Nice to see. All right. So let's see what the allies can do here. Already pushing into point. Yes. Yes, that's what I like to see. Exactly what we said they were going to do. You can see Soviet Viking and Yoshi there in the back to provide MG support. Full core squad deploying underneath right to point. That's what you like to see. Not as many bodies as I expected to see doing that. But look at those MGs absolutely gunning down that full transport truck there for Wing and Bleicher. This is giving Crusader squad a huge advantage on point. It's essentially a 10v3 right now. But crucially, Bleicher there, squad lead, if he can get an OP up, it would be so important here. Get that OP. I can actually see it on the backside of the building here. So crucially, Bleicher does survive that push, makes it onto point here. And I wonder if we're going to see some rotations into that squad, or if it's a full 6-man squad here. Now, you can see what the Axis have done. Good job. They've got onto the north flank pretty effectively. Let's zoom out and see if they did the south. Not so effectively on the south. Core squad has managed to get close. I'm not sure if they still have their rally down there in the outpost in the trench. I don't quite see it. We'll have to look out for some respawns, but decent deployment here from the Axis. Honestly, pretty good deployment from the Axis here. They got onto point. Now, Core did a pretty good job, but they're just, the reinforcements are getting hammered by artillery. You can see as Core squads try to move back to point, that artillery is dropping effectively. And kind of unfortunately here on the strong point for the Core squad on the Allies, it's just that a squad lead was able to sneak by. Wow, that artillery is absolutely devastating here. Axis making cap progress already on point. It's kind of a stroke of luck there that led to the ability for the Axis to take that strong point. Really just luck. The one of 2 people that didn't die in that was a squad lead. Now, Core has reacted to this. They are rotating around, trying to get around this this funnel of artillery on the backside. Zoom's already made it pretty close to point here, and this is where it flips right now. Zoom on point. Let's go on board with him. Squad lead in close proximity, definitely has an OP already up for squad rotations. Crusader also on point here. Core always gets close OPs to point. However, Zoom and Crusader both fall down. Achtung Panzer and Wing both making good use of their guns there. It is a bloodbath on point, but crucially, cap progress still coming in here for the Axis team. They just have more bodies around the point. Slowly and surely though, Core working their way up. You see Raup there. Probably has an OP on that destroyed bunker. Pretty decent spot also. Yeah, you can see the respawns coming in. So even though the Axis are poised to take this point here, I don't know how long they're going to be able to hold on to it. The Axis did exactly what they needed to do off the start here, have control of the center and the north and the south of the point. But that control is waning as Core is given more and more opportunities to push back into point. There it is, 3-2 for the Axis team. Core starting on the back foot here, but by no means out of this fight just yet. Oh, sorry. I changed the wrong team though. Changed the wrong team, changed the wrong score. That is not a 3-2 for Core. That is a 3-2 for, well, the Axis. Everybody else. Now, what the Axis need to do here against the Allies is take out these outposts. You can see how the outposts have spread to the south here. Zoom's got one on the left there. There's another one here on the right with TRAA. Hurrah! Wouldn't it be more appropriate if it was like KRAA? H? Anyways, I'm done being weird. Promise, guys. You can see here Rakushi, El Sepsis, Flynn, Edu all pushing into point. However, Raup here, his OP might be in a little trouble. He's camping the OP right now, but Skyfy right behind him. Now if Skyfy can only rotate here, that would be a huge blow. Unfortunately for Skyfy, he's going to get hit in the face by an AT gun or a tank from the back, but Hurtgen Panzer has a possibility to take out the OP, just doesn't push it in time. Of course, stay to fight another day, and they are also making cap progress on point here. This is one of the crucial outposts, though. This outpost is about halfway up the hill here, has a good view to protect the strong point, so it'd be very hard to push the strong point without taking this outpost. However, there we go. Outpost goes down. Raup crucially spawns in. Needs to win this 1v1 here if he's going to get his outpost down and keep this position on the hill. No, he drops. Wing with the plays from DC there. And that is going to be a huge blow to Core's chances of keeping this point. Still not out of it yet. Core successfully taking the strong point here. However, they will have to face some hilltop pressure from the Axis team now. It has to be said that the Axis have to face off against their own type of pressure, which is coming in the form of the tanks of the allies. The core tanks on the backside can see everything that's going on over here. It is a target-rich environment, let's just say that. Now, I'm not too sure exactly where they are. If we check the map, we can see there is a HLPL tank, so they did lose their first Panzer IV. AT gun is out but not manned. 2 AT guns are out but not manned yet. And that core progress, right after Raup lost that OP, is falling back down again. Even though core have good footing, it's just so hard to hold it when you're facing, people coming from above you. Good push back down to point here from the Axis team. Slowly pushing core off the midpoint and recovering all that cap progress that was lost. And they're looking for a play on the backside of the bunker here. Does he pick up any kills? Well, TRA is already down. Gonna be on a good peak right here though. One. Oh no, gets killed. Jay Thompson with the MG, able to spot out and provide protection for his squad there. Good job from Jay Thompson. However, the gates are closing in here on the core team. You can see Rybe also pushing that OP there. Only a few members up of core on the other side, and they're starting to get routed. Southside's looking a little better for core. The majority of their forces are now focused down here. However, big bombing run coming. Uh-oh. That might be an allied bombing run, honestly. I think it is. Checking the map really quick. Yeah, it is. Reinforce is down for the Axis team. However, with that bombing run, the allies are pushing the strong point. It's going to be only Jamon, Wing, and Zeram left on point. DC Wing drops. Jamon. What does he got there? Oh, Zeram's not looking the right way either. Fortunately, he's got friends in high places watching his back. So recon plane ordered on the Scar. Bombing run not doing enough to push members of the Axis off point here. You can see kills getting traded still. Let's rotate to the backside of both teams. First, the backside here of the Axis. Now, no recon that I can see. Now, Altair's the only one kind of going on a flank here. Oh my gosh, Altair kills one on the Gary. Can he get the garrison before he goes down with the plays? Yes, he can. Big play here from Altair. It secures the garrison, and that is going to be a big blow towards the Axis force here. Sirius on the backside, 1v1 possibly. Sirius goes for maybe a replace on that Gary. Yes, he does. He kills Altair. Sirius can be able to drop a Gary. I don't know if he has the supplies though. Might have to wait a little bit for them to drop down. Nice play nonetheless, relieving some pressure off that midpoint for core. If we rotate to the other side here, Kyle Trail is the next point. We actually have an airhead dropping. I don't see anybody setting up on the backside except for Anthrax, who isn't a squad lead, so not too worried about that. Now, here's what Core's trying to do. They've rotated down to the south. Now they're going to try to do an airhead play off of this. However, I'm a little concerned. Airhead might be out in the open. See where it's going to land. Now, if this can get... Oh, sorry. Airhead landed right on point. What am I saying? Wonder if artillery will be called immediately from the Axis. That should be the response. Danger close from friendlies there. And the airhead is down. Yeah, so a little questionable airhead there. I think it would be much safer to drop it on the backside of the bunker here, requiring a nice arty shot rather than just any random nade. So maybe a Hail Mary of an airhead there. I honestly expected it to go on the south side off of the push of the core that's already there. So like it's much safer to drop that airhead behind your friendly players than it is to like guess and hope on point kind of. Is that a AT gun there? No. It's just Wakanda. 50-50 fight continues on point. Core desperately trying to take the midpoint by smashing through the front line of the Scar here. Not working so far. Let's rotate to the north side, see how that fight's going. Artillery really devastating the western side of the river. Garrison also spotted out. You can see Jay Thompson there. Already requested. Jay. Incoming. Core not having a great time here. You can see the defense. Like we said, the high ground is being taken here by the Axis. You also have Kale and Jables on the north side screening for potential incursions. I wonder if Sox's here is going to be... No, they don't see each other. Okay. Sneaky play. That's kind of what Core needs to do, though. They need to get behind the Axis team here, spot out their Garys, get spawns behind them, and take the high ground. That's really the only chance they're going to have to do this. They didn't smash the strong point with enough bodies, and honestly, they don't have enough tanks right now. I don't see any tanks actually smashing any of the infantry as they push down. A Lux would do really good. Now the issue is, you know, when you pull that Lux out, if it gets sniped right away by a Tiger or something. So that's a big issue that the core tankers have to worry about. But yeah, it looks like, well, this south push has been mostly crushed. Nobody really spawning in. I believe there's like one OP left somewhere in the tank traps. Yeah, you can see right there. That's not going to work though. Really nice defensive positioning from the Allies. Look at their spacing. This is exactly what you need. This is artillery proof. You know, you can still cover each other. You don't need to be like butt to butt or nut to butt. You know, 10, 20 meters apart, good spacing. Keep your machine gun spaced too. Not they're always looking the same direction. And it's gonna be very hard for the other team to attack. However, it has to be said, Core has rotated. They are now pushing the north side and actually pushing fairly well here. A few bodies getting through, getting kills. Soxis getting his OP down. Falcon also can be able to drop an OP here. And if I am Skype here or the Tiger, I am very concerned. Now this Tiger is going to be a menace to the Core flank on the north side. Needs to be dealt with as soon as possible. I don't see too much AT coming out now. Jay Thompson possibly with the satchel. Finn, sorry. There we go. Harry versus Marek. Sorry guys, it is Hurtgen. It's hard to see through the bushes here. We'll try and get low and see if Harry can get his AT to bear on the Tiger. Marek's going to be saying, no way, not today. But he doesn't see Harry. There he does. Okay, a little flick with the STG. Gonna ruin those hopes. Now this Tiger stays to fight another day. This is a very important tank here that Core need to do something about if they want to have a chance to push this flank. Because even if Core does sneak up this gully, sneak up this flank here, they just won't be able to take the point at all. They'll need to rotate into the point, and this Tiger is going to put a big cork in those plans. What is he attacking? He's doing something up there. Oh, you can see Jetty. So there might be a tank up here with Jetty, and Kyle's right on station. There it is. Velaz. Kyle behind the tank here. It is a 76 Sherman. Smart play for the commander to hop out and spot. I think the 76 took a round a little too close for his liking. Now, Kyle does have that OP up. Oh, Alex from the Greyhounds. Is he going to get a satchel down? There's no commander, remember. He's too busy spawning. Oh my god, no way, Alex. The commander is nowhere near the tank. Satchel goes down, and Veli and Velas have no clue. Alex with the play here. Kyle with the OP to make it happen. And that 76 is going to go boom. And Jetty is going to be left with no tank to go back to. Shout out to Alex 23041 with the plays there. Easy satchel, easy kill. Tank's going to blow up before the Germans can take him out. Boom! Down goes the tank. Jetty's like, oh man, are you serious? Are you serious? Kyle, meanwhile, is doing, he's got his Adidas on. He's running to point right now. Call trail, looking to get another OP up here on the backside. We got Yoshi and Sharner defending. I wonder if Kyle spots them, if he can sneak an OP. Ooh, here we go. Is he going to go for the OP? Peeking for kills right now. See Sharner on the bottom, doesn't see Yoshi right now. Ooh, both peeking the right way. He can hear him. Oh, Kyle misses his first 3 shots though, so gets a good OP down and then just potatoes his shots. Unfortunately there, Yoshi, well, fortunately for Yoshi, unfortunately for Kyle, missing that one. That's the trouble if you have, you know, 3 guys in a tank and one gets out to spot. He's not going to give that situational awareness that a commander would. Now, instead of driving back and forth, maybe that tank should have left one in the gun and then maybe one to commander, you know, so you have that situational awareness on the core tank. Because, yeah, I mean, do you need to be that mobile? I mean, you don't need to be going back and forth in that situation when you have your commander out spotting. Anyways, we can assume and, you know, question that all day. Looks like Falcon, ooh, almost makes it on the backside here. Push still coming from core in the north, albeit has, you know, subsided quite a bit. I think the rotation did come to the middle here, but it's been somewhat smothered. You can see Ninja Pulver there, Horton Ho, Jables, all up in the mix. I believe there's an OP somewhere in the middle here, but that's just going to be one OP. You can see there DNL. Oh, there's the spawns. There's the OP. Ninja Pulver on the backside, looking for some kills. Crispy Bacon. Pulver gonna potato a few shots though. Jables does crush the OP. Gary's OnlyFans represent. Goes for the kill inside. Can we get in with him? No. He gets shot out. Falcon crucially is the squad lead. Now, luckily enough for him, he was the one who spawned inside the bunker there. Like, what is that luck? You're the only one that spawns in the bunker. He is the squad lead. He's going to try to get another OP out. Getting engaged by an MG42 going to be a little difficult. Runs back in. Good job. See, that is good play from the squad lead there. You know what? If you're a hero, you get 10 kills and die, don't get any Garys or outposts. Is it really worth it? You know, if you keep your OP up, so your boys can spawn in, that is your job. He gets sniped in the face trying to come out of that bunker. Now, I wonder what the next spawn wave is going to do. Serious Viking Warrior all rotating to try and deal with this OP. It's the only real OP challenging the point right now. And I say challenging in air quotes because, you know, there is really nice sector defense going on here for the Axis team. Oh, Serious about to get in there. I don't even see an OP. Did he not place one? Okay. Well, he didn't place one. Yeah, I mean, that push wasn't really going anywhere, let's be honest. Looks like Core's gonna be rotating to play defense here as we rotate the camera, not seeing any recon on the backside, not seeing anything else. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they've decided to switch it back to the south side. And see how Core does these things? They attack from one side, they switch it to the other, they rotate back to the other side, always pressuring different points, always switching it up. You know, grain of salt, big grain of salt. Stone of salt. Caveat that this is a training match. A lot of new recruits in for Core, mixed in with some experienced members. Of course, y'all know Para. Seen him before play. Elsepsis and Finn and Edu, not so much. Para gonna be leading the way here, setting up the attack from the southeast side. We'll come back to this in a little bit and see how it's going. You can also see CC there on recon, looking on the backside. Now, here's where the Axis can fall into a trap. They've essentially just shoved, kind of like BST 2501 does, pushed across the map to the next point. Now, there's nobody really defending the high ground behind the point now. Para has free reign to waltz in. The only thing back there is this Tiger. You know, so Gary's on the backside are going to be, yeah, and infantry markers come down. Gary's are going to be very vulnerable. Looking to the other side here, you can see Ninja Pulver on the back. Not a whole lot behind Call Trail, mostly focused on the south. A fairly wide defense coming out here from the Allies, not too bad to see. I'd love to see a little more, I'd like to see a little more bodies on the backside. You can see Grind on the left, 76 a second, 76 coming here on the right side too. So that's 2 tanks for the Allies. I wonder if they're going to get a peek onto that that Tiger on the backside. Oh, this isn't a 76. This is the Hades coming out. Fuel might be an issue for the Allies already. The Hurtgen Forest is so hard for tanks, because there could be an AT gun or a tank hiding anywhere, and it's so hard to see, especially if the gun or the tank has a preordained like sight right onto this point. It is so hard to pick those out. Supply drop ordered on Siegfried line there. Looks like a garrison could be setting up to the south possibly. Main push for the Axis, of course, you can see it right here getting set up on the north. So this is going to be a good little firefight here, pressuring onto this northern garrison for core and core recruits. Let's kind of get between the fight here and see how it goes. Crispy Bacon, Supreme AF, DNL, and Raup all defending. Oh my gosh, Sam SVK just killed how many people in that trench? Marek too? Sorry, I'll give the credit to Marek there. Wipes the floor with a core squad. Damn. Marek showing up. Rotating back into this little fight here on the garrison. Garen from Esprit, Horton Ho. Getting shots here. Respawn wave comes in. Soxes does drop the most pertinent threat. However, look at the backside here. Kyle, Falco, Offenman, very, very quality players. Shout out to Black, Falco from the Raptors, 5, and now the Blacklist, I believe. Could be wrong. Kyle from 116th. Also Offenman from 116th. Also Greyhounds. Great night yesterday at Greyhound Night. Now, the only thing is, Kyle, where's your AT? You got a sniper? You got a squad lead? You got a supply. Are they gonna build an AT gun? That would be hilarious. Behind. Meanwhile, Sherman here from Lightning Spice, CQ, B39, and Grind. He's trying to rotate onto the other side. I kind of guess they recognize the threat from the Axis and want to rotate away from it. Nice and easy. I love the art there. I wish someday we'll be able to upload our own. Instead of like the tags or whatever, you know, like Call of Duty has tags and stuff. Imagine if you could have like custom artwork done. Not maybe custom, but like an in-depth generator where you can design your own like pinups for your tanks. That'd be pretty awesome. 76 is spotted out on the backside here. Gonna be making his way through the forest. Oh, finally, some AT comes out. But from where? Did Hot Dog 7 build an AT gun on top of the hill there? I think he might have. The tank goes down. No, he didn't. Where was that from? Where in the world was that from? Was that through the forest? Hold the phone. Markers are there. I don't see any AT guns up on the hill here. I see the Tiger from HLPL. That's it. I didn't see any, oh, we do see an Airhead though. Airhead is live on the backside. If that was the Tiger shooting it, that's a crazy shot right here. Crazy shot from the Tiger. Airhead goes out on the backside. It's been up for a little bit here from the, oops, sorry. So where's that Tiger tank? Right there. I mean, yeah, that's a possibility of a shot. Tiger right here. Yeah, I mean, why not? Tiger is actually surrounded by infantry here as we get back to him. Nice shot by the Tiger there. I don't see anything that could make that. No AT guns up for the Axis that I saw at all. Little, you know, concerning here for the Axis. South push doesn't work. Core rotates back to the north side and is now putting sustained pressure on point. They have control of the northeast side. Almost control, semi-control. You can see Octone Panzer, DC Wing, and Raibe come back in. Airhead being dropped on point here. Uh-oh. Bombing run coming down too. Zarem's gonna have to get inside the bunker. Can he make it? No, bombing run misses. Electro with the kill there to secure the airhead, and suddenly there's an airhead right on point. Now, will there be some smoke? Will there be some HE rounds here from the Axis to defend against this? Do they know about this? Wow, airhead drops, and just like that, there is a spawn for everybody and their mother of this core team on point. Now, hero, can you be the hero? Hero Moids. Gonna have to kill Adu first. Oh, look at the spawn wave coming in from the allies. Instant cap progress and no response here. The Axis have nothing. No AT, no artillery, no bombing run. First AT from Hero misses. He knows there's a garrison or an airhead on point for sure, for sure. And he gets dropped. There it is. This is going to be the Allies' point now. The key is how long can they hold it after taking it? Wow, that was a really nice airhead there. I'm surprised not to see a bombing run from the Axis. Really surprised. There we go. Bombing run ordered. Incoming from the Axis team. Now, it's not the end of the world here. Viking Warrior, Endika, still up. Omen of War also. Very concentrated. Let's see quickly where this bombing run's going to go. Okay, off a point pretty far. So we'll see, and just like that, they're so compact here. I feel like this bombing run's going to get a ton of kills and secure the point back for the Axis. Here it comes. Boom, just like that. A ton of members of core drop, but it's not enough. It's crucially Bates, TRAA all survive. Polente survives. That's what, 3, 4? Fred survives. Enough squad leads to survive this. That is not the end of the world here for core. And they are going to take this one 3-2. Wow. Nice airhead. Bombing run just missing there for the Axis. They can't get the airhead down in time. And just like that, core take the strong point and take the midpoint 3-2 here. Salt Night. With an hour to go, it's anybody's game now. Anybody's game at all. %, and there it is. Good job. Good airhead. Concerning there for the Axis defenders, they essentially allow core to take the high ground and use that to springboard. I mean, the main push didn't go on the high ground. They sent their AT and some guys up there to run interference. The main push came straight up the road here and into point, and then they just dropped an airhead off the back of that to secure the point. However, we have cap progress coming back the other way very fast here. Very, very fast for the Axis. Core not able. They're trying. I mean, you can see Sletch here trying to get the high ground. Medini fighting over the high ground. There is a half track being pulled up here to secure the point from Sirius. Okay. That's going to be troubling for core here. They're respawning on point and dying immediately. Grenades coming in. You can see bodies just dropping there. And as soon as core took the point, it looks like they're going to be losing it. How do you do this? Well, mainly, I think core just need to get back control. Need to take out these garrisons on the backside. Yeah, they can lightning blitzkrieg the point, but it's gonna be hard to hold it when your enemy has the higher ground. And just like that, nobody left alive from core on point, and this is gonna go right back towards the Axis. Right away back towards the Axis. That's the thing when you don't make your massive push on the high ground and you let the other team have those spawns. Yeah, you can quickly divert to point, take over the strong point, but the other team's just flooding down from the hills, and it doesn't give you much of a chance to contend with that. Let's see what core do here now that the allies, or the Axis, are taking back the point. Expect it to be 3-2 within a minute or less now. Gonna be some time before anything drastic happens though. You know, we just had the 2 bombing runs. Airheads dropped. The Axis airhead was used on the backside of core's 4th point. We rotate out, you can see there, call trail. It was used way back, basically to insert some squad leads on the backside to get Gary's up. But this is a dangerous game the Axis are playing here. You can see them right now pushing out, pushing across, and I think Core could have a timing to trap them. You know, fight them a little bit, let them bait them off the point again. And maybe if Core gets 1 or 2 more squad leads on the backsides and commits more resources to taking out those back garrisons, and then goes for the timing attack with the airhead in the bombing room, I think that might work a little better. You just got to make sure those back defenses are down. Anyways, it goes back 3-2 for the Axis team here, and Core lose the point as fast as they take it. Of course, caveats: a massive pinch of salt, a rock of salt. This isn't the full Core comp team, obviously. We're trying a lot of new members and trialists in this one to see how they do. So obviously take that with a grain of salt. A lot of really good players on the other team though, including some Core players too. You can see Zaram there, very quality player from Core. Also Anthrax, he had a really nice play. You got Mister on the middle too. Anthrax had a really nice play taking out that Gary earlier. I was hoping something else would have come off of that. Unfortunately, just nothing materialized. Looking on the backside of the defense here, nice defense from Core. You can see very wide defense. Spread out 20, 30, 40 meters between them. A little bit of a hole in the mid here, but nothing that Yoshi can't cover with that machine gun position. I mean, it might be a forest, but it is so easy to pick people out against this backdrop. So easy, especially the allies. As we scroll past the back line of the allies, really nothing to write home about. Axis aren't in a position to attack at all. A little bit of defense. You can see Core pushing the Axis to defend here. Wakanda fighting a 1v1 versus Medini on the backside for control of the backside. Medini with an easy one tap there with that scope. And Fred here from Core. Ooh, he gets dropped. Concerning, as he was the squad lead, you got to go a little wider. Medini getting spotted out there, marking precautiously as an outpost. He is only a sniper though. You can see Oni-chan, his squad lead in the back. Let's go along the back line of the Axis here. Whoa! Tank going down. Good night, Tiger. Okay. Apologies there. It's so hard to see the tank battles because of the trees. Like, it's just so difficult to pick them out. Nothing really happening here on the backside either for the Axis. You can see core squads from the allies trying to push across Soxes. Trying to get across there to get a better position. Surprised maybe a recon tank isn't used to insert a recon, maybe 2 squad leads across the map rather quickly. Start setting up some OPs. Gary's OnlyFans, Oz from Gary's OnlyFans, fighting uphill battle here against Adu, who's already killed Supreme. Didn't get dropped in turn there. Hot Dog 7 also getting dropped on the backside. Kind of a lull in the game now. Commanders all have their their assets pretty much down right now. No airheads, no bombing runs. Might have a reinforced for the next fight. That's about it. Let's try and find some action for you guys here. Let's go on board with Ninja Pulver. He drops 2. Ooh, he gets absolutely domed. Soviet Viking with the kill. We're just going to go back and forth. Whoever gets a kill or dies, we're going to go to the other person. Like a game of broken telephone. And we'll do that for a minute here. Actually, I lied. Soxes is pushing on the backside here. Crusader also. Dank flank coming in from the allies. Gonna check the map really quick because I hear tank shells exploding. Sirius with his half track. Look at this deployment of the half track. I like it. 2 also. 1 there, 1 there. Sirius waiting to see if he's going to get attacked, and then he's going to respond with that half track. No tanks out yet for the Axis. Just looking around the map here. Squealer making it in the back line there. There's crazy fights going on around the map right now, but it's so hard to see because of the trees. All the trees are in the way. It looks like the half track of the commander going down there. Yeah. So allied tanks really dominating the game so far. It's going to be up to Squealer for the most part to get something done here, whether that be a Gary or maybe an airhead attack. Now, as we say that, a little bit of cap progress happening on the 4th point for the Axis team. Ooh. More cap progress happening. Now, this is almost all sector cap progress. However, look at this rotation. Beautiful rotation to the south here. And core might just be in trouble. There's a lot of bodies. Zim is spearheading this push. Zim is one of the best FPS players in the game if you don't know him. And he's right on top of this Gary. Wow, he's going to drop Soviet Viking. Gary on point is going down. And core is in a huge amount of trouble right now. Let's stay on board with Zim. He routinely gets like 70, 80, 90 kill games with the rifle. He's just an absolute menace. Cap progress increasing from 20 to 30%. Respawns have stopped that for core here. However, as infantry do die, cap progress starts again. Nice long shot kill there. Zim showing us how it's done. Uh-oh, that's a bombing run coming down. That's going to be a lot of bodies dropping here for the Allies, forcing a lot of them to push down into the front line here. Nice bombing run there from the Axis team. Stay on top of Zim here as he pushes in. Drops 1. Looking for the second kill. Drops 2. Going for the third. Gets 3 kills. Triple kill for Zim. Dropping a bunch of bodies there. Wow. Absolutely brutal. And just like that, core really stuck on the north side of point here. Nobody can get troubled by that nay, but as long as Zim's sitting here on point, it's going to be almost impossible for any member of the Allies to push back to point. You can see on the right side, the rest of this Axis team is now coming up to join those on point already. Willie not looking where he's going. Zim has been holding down this position for a couple minutes now. Man, more kills. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. Cap progress also starting on mid. We are going to have an old-fashioned cap race here, ladies and gentlemen. Supreme AF, however, is the only one there. So that is not going to last very long. Artillery requested on point. Supreme just rolling through point. I mean, as soon as Zaram and IMAX and them rotate down, that cap progress is going to drop. However, this, not so much. Muck Snapper able to kill that one allied member on the backside there. Zim is still alive. Now, if Muck Snapper can watch Zim's back, I don't think these two are going to get pushed off the point here. Zim is absolutely holding down the fort. Now, unfortunately, the smoke from his team might have been a little much here because, I mean, that's just stopping him from getting kills. Sensible decision from Soviet and Edu and Willie there to toss some nades. That's probably the only way they're going to be able to dislodge Zim from the point. Enough spawns, though, coming in. Enough kills getting traded both sides. Axis still aren't making any cap progress. Now, will Zim push or will he just stay here and hold and get as many kills as possible? That's a real question. Remember, ladies and gents, these are good players in good spots. If they're in a spot to hold, you might want to consider doing the same there. Bombing run does drop, though. Uh-oh, that's going to be... that's one way to clear Zim off a point. You drop a bombing run on his head. And just like that, Axis looking like they're in a tough spot on the point here. Now, respawn's coming in. Muck Snapper still alive here, and he does have the OP. Soviet Viking Smoke are going to need to push and take this OP as cap progress continues here. Gary's OnlyFans has that OP up, successfully defending it. I couldn't see who that was from core, but Boglin's going to be the next challenger here, and I'm wondering if they can get a nade into this trench. Nade needs to land in the middle of this trench. The only way it's going to get cleared here. I wonder, what if the Axis dropped an airhead off of this? Put an airhead right into the middle of that that trench. That would be absolutely nasty. That would be beautiful. You can see the Gary's OnlyFans squad led by, not led by, but at the front of the line, Hot Dog 7 here, making a push for this Gary. Doesn't get it there. Oh, it's so close. Oh, devastating artillery strike here onto the Gary. Gonna kill a bunch of bodies for the Allies. Crucially, though, Muck Snapper and his OP are still up for now. So that when that respawn comes in, this Gary's gonna be challenged again. There it is, respawn's in. Now, can they make it to the garrison this time and take it out? That's a big question. You gotta leave one defending. Muck Snapper's doing a good job defending the outpost. And I don't think the Allies know about this outpost because nobody's pushing to defend. Omen of War is gonna make a break for it. Can he get a satchel? Is he gonna get TK'd by his own arty? Oh, it's so close. Sletch is defending. Omen's not looking. Oh, Omen gets dropped. He's not paying attention there. Traded kill goes back from Oz. Oh, it's so close. Artillery exploding everywhere. Sensibly, Oz is going to be like, maybe I shouldn't push. Just wait. This is the fight over the point, though, ladies and gents. Spawn wave after spawn wave coming in to stop that cap progress. Now, that Hardy, oh my God, devastating, devastating. But how? I mean, maybe if Gary's OnlyFans can get an AT, they could snipe this out. I feel like that might be a play here instead of keep trying to rush the point with the Gary. However, if you go out of the trench, though, it seems like you die right away. You know, we see a few of them go to the trench and just die. So hard to say for sure. Still, though, keeping that OP up on point must be a pain in the ass for the Allies here. However, a rotation is coming. Seemingly, the Allies now in the south rotating back in behind the Axis on the point. Kind of an odd position to be in. You can see another, was that another airhead drop on the backside? No, just OPs. Okay. The garrison on point still being challenged, though. I'm feeling like maybe instead of dropping HEs, go for a few smoke rounds and then coordinate with Muck Snapper squad here. Because this OP is being up on the attack, and there isn't really anybody defending. You know, one or two bodies isn't like a coordinated defense. I don't even think the Allies know about the OP there. Probably just thinking it's proximity people. Hello is going to know real soon, though. Hello and goodbye. Oz, is the third or fourth time a charm for you, buddy? Do you think they even know that there is a Gary there? They must know that there's a spawn there, but they haven't really pushed it in force. You know, Skyfee is up now with the AT class. Let's see if he goes for maybe a rocket over here. I think taking out this Gary, though, could lead to a cap of the point. Definitely possible. However, with ND and Fred on the backside coming to close the gap, I think Mucksnapper is living on borrowed time. There you go. Mucksnapper drops. Does the OP go down too? No. No, the OP stays up. And there's enough for a Gary there now too. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Does Mucksnapper drop the Gary here? Oh, it's so hard though. He's surrounded. Empire's going to be looking for the collapse there, depending on the spawn timings. It's so hard. I'd love to see a Gary pop up right here though. I'd love it. The Crispy Bacon deciding to go for the crawl. Losing the gunfight there. And Gary's OnlyFans will not yield. They will hold on to this little trench for as long as it takes. I would love to see a Gary go up though. Ooh, uh-oh. That was a grenade in the trench there. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Smoke's going up from Skyfee here. Mucksnapper's still alive. Artie still being called. Oh, all right, they've switched to smoke now, so maybe one of these guys is going to make a break for this. Artillery request on the garrison up here. Wonder if Snapper's going to go for it alone, or if he's going to get one of his guys to push it. I'd go for it alone. Oh, what a play. Come on, rotate for this Gary. Oh, it doesn't matter. Alex is on it, but does he even see the Gary because of the smoke? I can't even tell. Is it gone? Can we see? Yes, the Gary's gone. Okay. Just like that, the Gary is gone now. Does the Gary get placed here by the Axis? This is the play right now. Not yet. One could get placed. Crusader in the mix. Very good player here from Core. And these respawns from this OP, just absolutely, it's crazy how long this OP has been up for. Crusaders playing it safe on the defensive here in the smoke. Smoke's clearing here. Mucksnapper versus Crusader 1v1. The Crusaders surrounded right now. Okay, they're just chilling for tea time. Oh. Just like that, Crusader cleaning up there. I wonder if he has any supplies. I mean, there's just, he's surrounded right now. There's Axis everywhere. It's a wonder that the Allies still have control at this point. Finally, though, Oni-chan gonna clear out the two OPs. Take down all the supplies there, and the rotation from the south finally comes through here for the Allies, and there goes the cap progress coming in. Now the Axis have rotated, you can see, on the west here, northwest. But really cap pressure, all but stopping on that one. Heroic effort by the Gary's OnlyFans squad is not enough in the end to take College Trail. Wow, what a emphatic defense there by Core. Not yielding, not wanting to give up the point. Let's rotate back over to the mid here to see if anything's changed. How the defense is set up. Well, first of all, CC on the backside, Squealer on the backside. Good positioning from Recon. Sirius also set up on the back. You can see he's by Gary there. CC pulling in here behind the point. Let's check out what kind of Garys that CC's gonna find. Well, it's gonna be the main one off to the left side here. Somewhere over there to the left. Now CC is spotted out by somebody on the defense. Gonna make a break for the Gary. Oh, it's gonna be close. I don't think anybody has a peek right now. And there goes the defensive Gary here for the Axis. Checking the map as we rotate out. There's a few more though. You can see one over in Golf 7, also one in Fox 5, and then another one in Echo 5. So it's not the end of the day here for the Axis team. Also, the Burrito executable. Gonna get one tap there onto CC. Should be all right to put a new Gary down. Core beelining it that way. Squealer, though, gonna pick up a Gary for his trouble also on the backside. Little rotation here from Squealer. Wonder if anyone will spawn back here. Probably not. Maybe the commander. See if he can 1v1 it. Oh, Muck Snapper spawns in. It's taken out right away. Squealer ready for that one. Just like that. Second Gary on the backside going to be going down. Now, if this continues as a trend, it's going to be hard for the Axis to defend this one. They have one back on Jacob's Barn. Two on the flanks. Well, three particularly on the flanks of the Scar here. Nothing on their backside, though. Absolutely nothing on the backside of the point. You can see two attacking garrisons also for the Axis on the north and south of Call Trail. Really close to getting a third right on the point. Squealer going to be taking this Gary out. Doing his part on recon. To try and secure the dub here for the Core Allies team. Gary's OnlyFans. Oz says, no, I'm good. / I'm good. Taking him out there. Hot Dog 7 also on the AT gun here. Yeah, the Axis tanks have been having a bad day. Let's just say that. What is he looking out here? Does he see how many targets there? You can see Genetic not getting hit. Searching for more targets. Nothing too crazy going on as we get an overview of the battle. This Gary is pretty far back here from the Axis side. They are out in the sticks for sure. You know, we can see like 380 from point. So very far away. Not a very troubling garrison. You can see Medini. We got Hello here. Falcon. Pretty wide. Good defense up. Now I'm just going to rotate over to see what this is. I think this is going to be Allied supplies on the backside. Para going to be going for a garrison here. Essentially going to be a 1v1 right now with Muck Snapper. Uh-oh, Para. Gary goes up. Okay. One shot is all that's needed right there. Muck Snapper drops to Para. Para sees him first. When you see somebody first, it's hard to fight off of that, especially with such close range. Now, Para going to be moving in to set up an outpost to attack the point. And just like that, the Axis attack is back in full swing. Now, without the back garrisons, let's take a double take. Okay. So trying to clear, actually, we should be rotating here to see. Oh, there's two bodies, two recon bodies here on this Puma. Where's the Gary? Gary's right in front of the Puma. Puma defending the Gary. Squealer trying to bait the shots out there from the Puma of Biggest Dickus. Oh, CC just can't get to the Gary. Nice play here. Saving the last Gary. Last backwards Gary here. Now, uh-oh. CC's gonna beeline it. Jables, I don't know if he's close enough. Oh, unfortunately there, CC doesn't go for the Gary. I think Oz would have been okay to defend that one anyways. And just like that, the attack's looking a little shakier. Now with the Gary in a decent position here, all of a sudden the position of the Allies isn't set in stone. They just really need to take out those rear spawns if they want to have a chance. Sorry about that. On the bigger view, you can see Rakushi coming in on an OP there, getting a few kills. Wow. Before getting dropped. OP in a bush or something? Yeah, I think he's dead, Core. Core from DC making sure. Ooh. If this isn't... I think this is an OP. I saw him just appear out of nowhere here. Now, I don't know if the... Yeah, the OP's up somewhere here. You can hear it. I can't see it. There it is. Oh, what a nice OP spot. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky OP spot here. Cord is going to get a few kills when the spawns come in. Why doesn't he just beeline it for the OP, though? That's my question. Is he going to farm it? Does he not see it? There we go. OP crushed. Core. That's a nice spot for an OP. I'm gonna remember that one. Core does a good job there, clearing the OP out on the backside, rotating back into the point in the fight between Coltrail and Scar here. Looks like the Axis have taken a flank on the southwest side, finally pushing off the garrison to the south, and have a decent position here to attack. 30 minutes to go. It'll be hard for Core to come back into this one if they're constantly having to defend from the rear. Getting in with Zara Miller here. Going for the OP plays. Ooh, not today. He gets domed. No OP for you. No one really else close to point here. Sam, maybe fighting with Durand here, possibly. Oh, there's just a little bit of wood between us. Attack shaping up though. No, unfortunately for the attack, there's just no squad leads in this. And you have the Hoff, you have Kyle back here. That's about it though. To expect some squad leads to be leading the charge. And maybe getting into that trench, if possible. Although you have Jay Thompson here. I assume he's going to be... Yeah, he's watching the backside with that machine gun. Pretty nasty positioning there. Just an explosion on the road. AT gun going to go down there from the Allies. Okay, not too bad there. The distinct lack of squad leads is a little troubling here if I'm the Axis. They don't have those squad leads penetrating the point. Getting those OPs up in close proximity. We saw how successful that Gary's OnlyFan OP was. And if Sam was a squad lead right now, he could replicate that. Unfortunately for him, he's not. Where is his squad lead though? That's what I'd be asking. Cap progress starts again here on Coltrail momentarily. Expect bombing runs, recon planes, and maybe airheads to drop soon. Got possibility of 2 to 3 airheads left in this one. Big push coming up the mid. You see Muck Snapper coming up the mid. Poor Zim also in the mix. Let's check out what Zim's doing. Fighting uphill is hard. A little easier when you're a pretty decent shot though. If you ever want a guide of how to play the hell loose, watch Zim play hell loose. Very methodical and doesn't just rush in. And I say that, and he gets gunned down by Jay Thompson. You can see from his play though before in the trench there, you know, takes his time, doesn't rush, takes his kills when they come. Of course, it is the commentator's curse though. Whenever you go on live with somebody, that they're gonna drop immediately. Because why not? On board is a Kyle, 1/16th Greyhounds. Really nice competitive team out of Germany there. He's the beast too. We followed him on squad line battles, a couple other events. Now, does he see Tim? He does. Misses his first shot, misses his second. Oh, can't make it stick. Tim's doing the dance. Trying to survive there on the backside. Ooh, Tim getting the best of Kyle there. Peek does not work. Goes for an AT rocket, and it makes it work too. Killing the OP. Nice play there by Tim. Let's go on board. See what he's got. Waste of a nade there. Ooh, already taken out. And that is the trouble when you leave your cover sometimes. You get shot in the back. Check above the battle here, guys. We'll check the map for you to see how the battle is going, of course. 3-2, the game. Axis winning this one, putting pressure on the 4th point here of Core with an asterisk. Of course, this is training for Core here, testing out a lot of new members, seeing how they handle different situations. Like this one with the airhead now, getting pushed from the back. We could call this a situation. Push from both sides, outposts essentially surrounding the point here. Airhead closing in on the other side too. And this is gonna be trouble. However, Yoshi with the machine gun, perfectly positioned, well, for a time. He gets taken out, gets 1 or 2 bodies before dropping himself. Now, there is just a line of bodies coming towards the point here from both sides. You can see Gary's OnlyFans back on point. Very comfortable there. Spent a good amount of time on point. Unfortunately, not able to convert it last time. However, this time's looking a lot better. Look at the surround that the Axis have onto this point. Essentially, only 2 spawn positions left for the allies. Crusader on the right side, and then right in the middle of your screen here with Rap. Crusader needs to try and get into one of the other trenches here on point and get an OP up. Ooh, narrowly missing their wing with the shot. Let's rotate over to see if his second one connects. Boom! Nice shot there. Unfortunately, the OP is on the high ground. Crusader makes it into point. Interestingly enough, bombing run drops right at the same time. Just missing Crusader there. He's going to survive, try and patch up if he can. Big bombing run coming out there. I think that's going to be an allied bombing run. Misses completely. I don't know what Crusader can do to save this one. He's 1v6 right now on point. Patching each time. Gonna have to watch his back there. No, Hero gets the kill, and I think that's going to be the point here for the Axis team. I don't see what the allies can do to save this one. The bombing run really didn't come through. And just like that, it's going to be I think it's going to be a 4-1 here for the Axis. Wow. (4-1) for the Axis team there. Taking the point rather easily. I mean, they just surrounded it, essentially. It was a 100% surround. We did see some cap progress back on the midpoint. Nothing to write home about. Not really any threat. Now, What did the Axis do? 22 minutes to go. You go for the 5-0. You can see big spawn waves on the backside coming out from core. Desperately trying to make a defensive line. A lot of open space though. It should be fairly easy to defend Lumberyard. I mean, there's not too many ways to attack it. You basically go north or south. If anybody pushes you through the mid, this open way to point, you have a problem. You can easily position machine guns and a tank over here on the corner of the map and kill anybody that rotates. You just need to make sure you control this high ground of the forest here. That's like the big thing. The high ground of the forest here, and then over to the north side, the forest itself. Now there's a natural defensive line here of fortifications. If you can hold your mid HQ and your arty, you'll be fine. It's not very hard to hold. In a nice defensive line too, stretching the whole distance. Question is, are core gonna just push straight back into the forest, or are they gonna actually set up a good defensive line here? Now you can see Oz already getting set up on the backside, looking to push HQ / push down this trench network. Playing conservatively right now, not really pushing to get a good position set up yet. Wonder what he's waiting for. He's gonna have a peek on hello very soon. One shot makes it count. All right then. Going above the battle here. Yeah, just a setup now. Setup phase coming in from both teams. Core and friends and trials pushing out. Let's go on board with this core tank. We haven't spent too much time with the tanks today, and I'd like to get some tank time. Currently engaging the infantry in front of them. Trying to hit Viking Warrior up on the ridge there. Not having too much luck right now. Also not using the 76 right now too. Must be low on fuel there. Odie Panda and Flacco. Ooh, nice little fight developing here. Hello. Do they miss each other completely? No. Odie Panda knows what's up. He drops a body there. Running Recon. Recon squad, of course, both members of Raptors competitive team. Now Blacklist, I'm assuming now. Look out for them in upcoming competitions. They have a nice little squirrel there. Unfortunately, they lost to Core in the semifinals of the European bracket of the Hellas Premier League on St. Mary Glees. A good fight. Now they're going to be going up against TL for the third place game. Core, of course, playing on Sunday. BST2 501 ES after BST2 501 beat TL on also on St. Mary Glees in the North American final. Odie Panda and Falco here on the backside, looking to stir up some trouble. Penetrating pretty far and pretty close towards point. I mean, doing good work here. Right inside the main of the allies. Oh, Palente. Potatoes a shot or two. Crucially gets his third shot to stick. I'm not sure how far that OP was. Anywho, Recon has penetrated the point. You can also see Zim on the low ground there. More troubling though is Kyle, the Hoff, and Offenman on the high ground. Those are three names I mean, I don't know the Hoff too well, but I know Kyle and Offen, man. Those are names I don't want to be attacking my flank. Nor do I want Zim. Let's go on board with Zim. Is he essentially runs right into point? Good kill there on Rao. Zim's gonna have a good chance to get quite a few kills here on point. Drops 2 more. That's 3 kills. Valente defending in front. 4, 5. Zim's gonna have to watch out though. There is a Sherman. Oni-chan drops 6 kills. Goes for the nade on the outpost. Takes it out. Good play here. Second nade going out. Targeting Havald there. Not sure if he picked him out. There he does. He takes it with a gun. Finally drops. What a beast of a run there. Gets an OP 6 or 7 kills that we saw on point there. Zim from core. Like we said earlier, this isn't a core versus the world kind of thing. It's more of a training, trying to help custom new core recruits and trial some other players to see how they do in a competitive environment. So you do see a few core members playing on the Axis team after all. See that a lot of respect being shown to this southern flank. I mean, Sherman's just absolutely pounding it down here. Now, is there any Axis armor that's coming to help deal with this, though? That's the thing. No, nothing as of yet. Tiger making his way downtown. HLPL. Tiger making their way across the map. Nothing else in terms of armor here. We also got a second recon team here with the Hoff. And, well, I'm not going to pretend to try to pronounce that one. Odie Panda also making his way in. Looks like he's OP was way far away though. So Garrison is out in the corner of the map here. Jables, Maynard, Zim, all respawn in here, and this is not looking good for the allies whatsoever. Zim does drop though. I wanna go on board with the Hoff here. Never spectated him before. See how he does. Oh, commentator's curse, of course. When I go on to somebody, immediately they have to die. That's just the way it is, I guess. Now, SCH Schwenden Zung from OC is 1v3 here. Gets 1. Gets 2. Harald Tupfer. Dalton has a better idea here, or just no idea. He's just bypassing completely. Oh God! Reload! Go for the knife! Go for the knife! Yes! Go for the knife! Go for the knife! Oh come on! Oh man, come on. You could have got a double knife kill there. He gets the double kill anyways. I don't care. I'm gonna give him shit for it. He had to reload and then go for it. Why didn't you just pull out your shovel? Man, Oni-chan's not gonna put up with this shit. Expect a nade to come 3 seconds, 2. No, Oni-chan forgets that he just got murdered here. Oni-chan. Finally, the sniper drops. Who was that? Zoom. Props to Zoom for the kill. I don't know what that was from Oni-chan. He sprayed the corner and then I guess figured he was already dead, so just ran away. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this again. On board with Zoom. Chill guy. You can see him at the top there. He's one of the supporters of the channel. Thank you, Zoom. He's got the Pepe there, I don't know what you call it, the gentleman Pepe with the suit on. He's had some nice plays. We've been, I'm not sure if it was Greyhound Night or an SLB where he pulled up with a Greyhound and like baited a tiger to turn around, and then one of the 76s for the allied team just got it from behind. It was like at the start of the game too. It was a pretty nice play. That was a while ago too. Allies seemingly have cleaned up this flank though. As we zoom out, you can see here Evolved securing the corner of the map. There is no more garrisons there. Rotation coming in from the Axis team to the north, sorry. The southern corner of the map is cleared. I wonder what the allies are doing on the way of attack. And you can see Recon Squad caught up in the mix. Para, Adu, Elsepsis, or Elsepi, the mix to Par. The best chance for the allies here, looking for a outpost on point. Taking shots though. Ooh. You can only dodge so much before you catch a bullet there. The Hoff getting kill with the spray from his SMG on defense. And nothing really starting here. Well, apart from this, looks like possibly an airhead or a garrison coming down on the backside from the Allies team. Nice. Cross the road and get killed. Yeah. The Hoff getting surrounded here. Full core squad coming in. Altair, Empire, Electrolux, Fred in the mix. Mr. Me on defense. Bombing run defensively comes out for the Axis. Gonna catch a few bodies here. Might catch Fred. No, ends in time there. Mr. Me gets one kill. Gonna get dropped in the back by Empire here. Just like that, there is an OP up on this point. Okay, so what can Core do off of this OP? Is there a chance for a Gary possibly or an airhead play off of this? Quite possibly, yes. Remains to be seen though. Para coming in, the second squad leader on this. If we rotate, we can also see Bates? What's up, Bates? There's the airhead right on time. Nice airhead drop. Ooh, just outside of the trench there. Now, let's get out a little bit here, see if there's anybody who can take out this airhead. Korlstad's gonna be the first one going for a grenade onto the airhead. Can he make it stick? No. Grenade misses. Okay, who's next? Second grenade, gonna miss there. Airhead stays up for now. However, only Fred here to defend against it. Kolstad making a push for the airhead, has no nades. Fred needs to turn around and defend this airhead. Oh, big spawn wave comes in and they die instantly. Soxis and Tra is the only one alive. Slutch gets there too. Possibilities for a couple of OPs here. Faker's gonna have a time of his life. Set up bipoded with a machine gun. Now there is a bunch of smoke here. Bunch of smoke dropping and a bunch of bodies in blue here also. I can't quite tell if the airhead's still up. No, airhead goes down. Wow, that was a lot of bodies, a lot of orange bodies dropping. And unfortunately for the allies, they dropped the smoke a little late. I gotta say, the smoke came after their whole deployment was destroyed by machine gun there. Unfortunately for the allies, just not getting that airhead in a position where it's in a position of cover. It drops in the open. And just like that, the attack has been stopped. We did see a little bit of cap progress also from the other side. Axis putting pressure onto the allies. Now I'm going to jump out on a limb and say that was maybe sector cap progress, possibly. But I would love to see an airhead into this region here on the backside. Right back in here. Very hard to attack this position with the bunker and the trenches. We'll see. Yet to be seen. Still 7 minutes to go. We'll see what the Axis have in their sleeve. Checking the map really quick. Not really anything set to go right now. They have a few OPs in the sector. Most of their force is stuck defending though. Remains to be seen if we'll see an airhead for the Axis maybe going for the next cap or not. But for now, we'll rotate back into this fight. It's an uphill battle here for the Allies, and they are not winning it right now. Crusader is close to point, about 300-400 meters off on the backside. He's going to be the best hope the Allies have here. What he's going to need to do though is get some supplies dropped on the other side and get a Gary up. It needs to happen. Now I don't know if he can maybe get some smoke to come in on point to try and cover for that. But with no airhead left and not enough time for an airhead left and no bombing run left, it's gonna be really hard. You can see respawns coming off of Crusaders OP. Herald coming in. Let's go on board with Crusader and see what he has in plan for this attack on a point. Now he has his eyes on a Gary here. Don't think he can spot out the Hoff. Hoff should hear this reporting. Doesn't hear it, pays for it with his life. There we go. Nice kill there, Crusader. Gonna be pushing this Gary. Big take. Oh, one spawns in. Hot Dog 7. Nice rotation. Flips it around, takes out the body, and now is going to take out the Gary on the backside. And suddenly, Axis without a Gary on their backside. Now it's 5 minutes to go. 2 caps to make it happen here. I don't know if it's going to be enough time. Hold the phone though. Kolstad falling back. Not in time. Crusader does drop, but he does get the Gary on point. Now there is a half track on point here also, and 2 more Garys, so it's not the end of the world for the Axis. And you know what? Kolstad is just going to put another one up in its place. All that work undone. 4 minutes to go. There's still a possibility, but the Allies are going to need something. Maybe a half track pulled up. I could see that maybe working with a tank. You pull up a tank in a half track. You park the half track in the trench. Like literally just park the half track there. Pull up a tank or 2 beside it. Maybe a Lux. You probably won't stay alive for long, but it would be funny to watch. Kind of last ditch effort like that. Tanks already marked on the map. There actually is a German Tiger pushing the main. The last point. Now this Tiger is without support, and he has Altair behind him. Earth the Tiger. You have. As soon as he stops, he's gonna get satcheled right here. But he literally has no idea. Altair's like, God, stop, stop, stop. He's got to get a little further down the tank and maybe he'll place it. That AT rocket might spell disaster here for Altair. Definitely lets the tank know that there's a threat. Oh my God, Exis, why? All right, well, Exis 81 kills Altair with the rocket for some reason, and we might actually have a oh, there we go, a little tank fight as the ally tank from Jetty V Lols and Veli come back in. V Lols also supported the channel. Thank you so much, buddy, for your subscription and your support, and good kill there. On to the Tiger. This is just a funny shot by the AT killing his own buddy, his own guy. Oh man, with 2:54 to go, 54 seconds before cap needs to happen. Airhead coming in Lumberyard. Hello. Okay, bombing run to follow. Where's that airhead? It's gonna drop pretty much square. Well, not in the middle. Sorry for the janky camera there. All right, I want to see the bombing run drop and the smoke at the same time. I think we're a little too far for the smoke, unfortunately, but I want to see that bombing run. Let's see it. Oop. There goes the airhead. Let's see the bombing run to follow. RTS, a view for this one. Brought to you by the Hoff House. Knock, knock. Nobody's home. Oh, there's the Raup. Raup is home. Is he going to make it in time before the spawn wave comes in? I think he might. Or not. Gonna go for a nade? Oh, is he gonna go for a bunch of kills when the first spawn wave comes in? Yes, he is. Oh, come on. Goes for the nade. No, but everyone gets off the point. He gets the airhead and nobody else. Oh, come on. I wish he would have just sat on top of the airhead with like a knife and just gone crazy. Anyways, that's not how it happens. The Axis get slaughtered as they spawn in. Do start to make some cap progress. It's going to be too little too late, though. With a minute left, there is not enough time to cap the point. With a funny play, unfortunately mistiming the grenade there and only getting the airhead. GG, guys. Core impromptu salt night, core training. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun during this one. Some funny plays like that one, and also the Satchel boy getting shot. With 31 seconds to go, though, it's gonna be it. It's gonna be a 4-1 here for, well, core and others. DC, not really. Training partners, go with that. 4-1 for the training partners over the core recruits. GG to everyone who played. We'll check out the scores really quickly, and then, yeah. Only a couple hours till Friday Night Fights. Friday Night Fights hype. 4-1 it ends.